What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Now today, this is the second time we're recording this video. Unfortunately, my whole system just crashed when I was recording the first clip, so unfortunately I can't show you like me actually getting the rewards because I did complete it with a team, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I guess, you know, we're here to just talk about this ranking event, and I've got a couple different teams I want to try for you guys in this video today, and hopefully they work out, right? So first of all, about this ranking event, this is not the first time this ranking event has been out on Global. This ranking event has been out, it was over a year ago. I think it was like June-ish or July-ish last year where this ranking event was actually accessible. But essentially, you need to deal 35 million damage in a single turn in order for you to reach the highest point to get your rewards, and the reward is a Wanda support character. This character is very good, and she can attach to Nami and Carrot characters, and she is just a really good unit overall. And if you don't have her, then yeah, you're going to be wishing to have her, because she just makes Carrot teams a lot more accessible, and you can use her in a lot of different ways. So she will go ahead and change all your slots randomly, unless if they are quick recovery or tandem, which Legend Carrot with her special makes them beneficial. But she also gets rid of block orbs as well with that switch, and she locks orbs for a turn. Very nice support unit to have. So in this video today, we're going to go through it with a few different teams that I've got in mind, and hopefully they work out. I know one of them particularly is going to work out because it's a team that I used to record with at first. So I'll show it again once for you guys. So this team that I'm using first is using Carrot friend captain. Well, all the teams in this video are utilizing Carrot as a friend captain because it just makes your life a whole lot easier, because you just need to bring less utility units at this point. But with this team, the combination of Komurasaki and Onami is phenomenal, and especially because both of them are fully boosted under Carrot. All the characters are quick, makes a lot of sense. Then we've also got the Magellan and Hannibal unit for color affinity, and then the other two units with Viola and Sengoku, they're there for other things, which we'll talk about once we get into it. So the final boss, DAIFUKU, he actually is quite annoying. He does a lot of really annoying things. He has special interrupts, which is why we're bringing very particular units here. So let's get into it. First things first, we've got Brook on stage 1. He's just going to go ahead and have the ability to reduce all of our characters' cooldowns, so they're going to be max, so that makes things a lot easier for us. So we don't need to like stall or anything to get to the final boss stage, but essentially once you reach the final boss stage, you need to deal 35 million damage against the enemy, which might seem a little excessive, but there are plenty of teams that are going to be able to get this done. First of all, with this team, you know, Komurasaki is one of the most underrated legends in the game. She's so good, and, you know, this just goes to show how good she really is. Now, a couple things about this particular fight is that we have a lot of different debuffs to go through. So there is Rainbow Shield. You cannot poison him. You cannot delay him. He has damage threshold, and he also has blue shield buff. Whereas on our team, we've got a full board of block orbs, and there's 4 turns of despair. 1 turn after the sockets, of course. First thing is first, when you try and get rid of the block orbs, he's going to go ahead and shuffle your orbs around. So that's obviously relatively annoying. And then if you use a special, like an orb or an attack boost, he's going to remove it. Now, Sengoku's also kind of nice because he gets rid of the despair, which is nice too. Alternatively, we really should have activated Sengoku first, and then we should have activated Viola just to ensure that we get the small chain boost that she provides. That would have been a little bit better. Either way, shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Let's switch with Magellan and Hannibal and then use their special, so we get the color affinity, which is great. Then we'll go ahead and use Onami. Onami is so good for this. You know, any team that can use Onami on it to clear this ranking makes your life a lot easier, because it removes enemy defense and it gives you a 2x conditional boost. It's so good. Then we'll use Komurasaki for the attack and orb boost. We don't even need to use Carrot special here, but she's just really good as a captain because she just bypasses a lot of those defensive effects. And then let's just go ahead and hit our perfects, and we should be good to go. Be nice if I hit all my perfects, but no matter. There we go. Boom. 42 million damage. Easy. Easy with Komurasaki and Onami, of course. So no problems whatsoever with that team. So yeah, that was 42 million damage. My previous score was 46 million because I had the chain boost, which means that my damage would have been a lot higher, but no matter. Doesn't really matter. As long as you reach the 35 million, that's the main thing. It doesn't matter how much of a score you get or how many points you score. I know some people are really anal about it and they really try and get a really high score, but at the end of the day, as long as you're reaching the top marker, it doesn't really make a difference. So that's that team. So the next team I'm going to try out So the next team that we're going to try out is a Shanks crew team. Now, I wouldn't really suggest bringing health cutters to these particular style events, and the main reason for it is because the enemy has a set HP bar. The enemy actually has 35 million HP. So if you're cutting away, you know, a certain chunk of that with a health cut, then that reduces the amount of potential damage you can get with your normal attacks. Because remember, only normal attack damage is what counts towards your ranking score. So health cuts are not really ideal for these style of events. However, Shanks crew does have a very powerful special, so I do have a feeling that he should still be able to provide us with enough damage output. Now, as for the other characters on this team, you might be thinking, why are we bringing this Perona? She is actually like a phenomenal character. She removes Despair, she reduces enemies' defense by 100%, and she gets rid of Block Orb. She literally gets rid of most of the debuffs that you'll be having to face against the DAIFUKU event. And then we are bringing Stussy as well. The only reason why we're bringing Stussy is because we're going to launch her special first to proc an attack boost, in which we'll activate the interrupt of DAIFUKU. And then we've got Hina for color affinity, we've got the Akainu for the attack boost, and then the rest is history pretty much. So first thing is first, ensure that if you're in this situation right here, to launch the attack or orb boosting effect first, which will proc the enemy interrupt to remove the effect. Because the thing is if you reduce the enemy's defense and then you activate your attack or orb boost, that actually will remove his defense down. So you're going to be very, very careful about that. So let's use Perona. Boom, there we go. Enemy's defense is reduced to 0, you can see in the top corner. And then he's going to shuffle our orbs around because we changed our orbs. So now the interrupts will no longer activate, which is fine. In this situation here, we do not have a matching orb on Shanks crew, which I don't know how much of a problem that's going to be. Actually, no, we're just going... yeah, because if we switch, we're going to get the wrong attack boost. I guess let's risk it and then use the switch effect. So let's get the lower attack. This is going to be a lowered attack boost, but at least we'll have matching slots. So this, again, is going to be relatively risky. I don't really know if this is going to work. Let's use that, get the chain lock, and then let's go ahead and use the carrot for the orb boost. Okay, so I guess we're just going to see how this plays out. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but we need to reach 35 million. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, nice. Hitting that great there was so good. 38 million. Okay, so if we actually reached the threshold, if we actually got like the matching orb on Shanks crew and then used the Akainu special instead, I probably wouldn't attack with Stussy there, and I'd just attack with Hina and Perona, move over to Akainu, then hit with Carrot and then Shanks crew last. I think that's what I would have done, but considering we had to use the really low attack boost, I think that actually made sense with the way that we approached that. So I don't think that's the most impressive team ever, but it did get the job done. So as I said, you know, health cutting effects are not very good for these style of ranking events, but we did reach the threshold of 35 million. That's pretty good. Now, the last team that I want to try out is a very, very obscure team. The thing that I haven't mentioned thus far in this event is that if you have a free spirit character on your team, I believe they get binded for 10 turns. So that's obviously not a very good thing, but I want to see if V3 Law is able to clear it. Now, V3 Law, I've mentioned it in previous videos, is hands down my favorite Sugo Fest exclusive in the game at the moment, and I don't really know if this is going to have the damage to get the job done. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to do this here. And the main reason as to why I feel like this team might be able to get it done is because we do have access to Halloween Ace, because his special reduces 10 turns of bind as well as providing an attack boost. So it's going to be able to like proc the ability of the enemy, which is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and launch that first, of course. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Man, I'm so nervous because, man, I would love for this to work, but again, we don't really have that much type advantage. Only Carrot and Onami are hitting for like full damage because Sober Mask is not fully boosted by Carrot, so I don't really know how well this is going to play out here. Okay, so let's use the Halloween Ace special, which provides the attack boost, and then he reacts to that. And then let's go ahead and launch Sober Mask, which is the orb manipulation. And he should shuffle them around. Yep, okay, this is good. Let's go ahead and launch the color affinity. And a little bit of a chain boost there. Then let's use Onami, which will get us the conditional boost. And then we'll go ahead and use Law for the orb boost. And then we'll go ahead and use the Sober Mask again for for the 2.25 attack boost. Oh, this might do it. This might do it. This is going to be close. This is going to be very, very close. Okay, who should I attack with first? I feel like Hina, right? Hina. No, it's going to be Law, then Hina. What's Sober Mask's? He's really low. It's like 320. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go Law Sober, Hina Ace, and then finish off with... Yeah. Oh, Carrot actually... Oh, Carrot's boosted for this event, so she hits really hard. Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's do it. Oh my lord, we absolutely decimated it. There you go. V3 Law is that guy. There you go. So I'm actually relatively impressed. And that's the most damage that I was able to output so far in the ranking event, man. That's awesome. V3 Law is that guy. I'm telling you guys, V3 Law, easy tier 0 on global. I think by now my tier list video should be up, so make sure you go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't done so already. So that is gonna go ahead and wrap it up, I think. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today of breaking down this Carrot event, and also I've uploaded a video previous to this where I went ahead and completed it for the first time over a year ago with 2 separate teams as well. So if you guys want to check out that, I'll leave a link down below in the video description, probably be in the card at the end of this video here, so you can check it out for yourself as well. But as I said, that is going to wrap up this video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.